Next, we have an update from SensTech Inc., which trades on the NASDAQ under the symbol SNES, and are inventors of ContraPest, the only U.S. EPA-registered contraceptive for male and female rats. It's committed to improving the health of the world by humanely managing animal pest populations through fertility control. Happy to welcome back President, CEO, and Director Joel Fruendt. Welcome back, Joel. What's your update today?
Anna, thank you for the opportunity to provide a brief update to our presentation that we gave last month. For those that did not have a chance to review that, I encourage you to go to the Investor Relations section of our website under Events and Presentations, and you can access the YouTube video of our original presentation there. So as we get started, as a formality, please be advised that we may be making forward-looking statements during today's discussion. I thought it would be best to provide a quick update on the progress we have made so far in 2024 to drive sales. As a very quick background for those that missed our last presentation, SensTech is, we're addressing one of the world's most challenging problems, that's rodent control, through a completely different way than has ever been done before, and that's by addressing the root cause of the problem, reproduction, and how to control that reproduction. So this is our why. Our two product lines, ContraPest and Evolve, address the fundamental issue of rodent overpopulation by focusing on the rapid reproduction of rats and controlling the population by controlling the reproduction of those rats, rather than trying to keep up with the growing numbers of an infestation with poisons or with traps. And remember, as in our first presentation, 2 rats can turn into 15,000 in 1 year alone. You just can't kill them fast enough. So the active ingredients in ContraPest and Evolve effectively reduce rodent populations by 90% in 6 months, as reported in numerous independent studies that we had done. They're highly palatable products, easy to deploy, and offer diverse placement in many different environments. So pest management professionals and homeowners are seeking alternatives to poisons, as poisons are highly regulated and they're tricky to use without contamination. Plus, poisons are only 40% effective. So our SensTech products now offer a legitimate alternative solution. So I have a video that was sent to me by one of our customers. If you play the video, it shows an out-of-control infestation with the rats running around on the counters. And traditional methods just did not work here. So the addition of fertility control to this can improve the efficacy outcomes by 90%. So roll the video.
Can you count all of the rats? Hot.
Very interesting. So here's the products that you can use in order to control infestations like that. So the active ingredients in our 2 products, ContraPest, which comes in different formats depending on customer deployment, and Evolve, which you see on the far right side. I'll touch on that new product in more detail in a moment. But both effectively will reduce fertility in rodents, and numerous independent studies have shown that. Both are highly palatable to rats, easy to deploy, and offer diverse placement in many different environments. So importantly, they are highly effective whether they're used by themselves or as part of an integrated pest management plan. So let's talk about progress we are making in 2024. During our year-end conference call, year-to-date 2024 total revenue is up nearly double compared to the same period in 23, driven by orders for our Evolve soft bait, which was launched on January 1st. In only 2 months and only being approved in 25 states, Evolve represented 52% of our total revenue in just those 2 months. And we are now a global company, as international was reported for the first time in the company's history, and accounted for over 18% of sales. One of the key factors driving this sales growth is that Evolve has excellent shelf life, and it's an effective cost solution and a cost position. So we can now use distributors and retailers to stock and distribute Evolve effectively in their local area. So this is a huge difference from previous years. So to get onto the point about, well, how is this going to impact us? Let's look at our distribution channel plan. So we've identified 6 specific distribution channels: e-commerce, pest management, agriculture, industrial, retail, and international. And we now have specific distribution plans for each channel, and we also have initial partnerships set up in each channel. So just a brief moment on each. Let's start with international. So since we launched Evolve on January 1st, we have signed 6 key international exclusive distribution agreements from Hong Kong to Australia to the UAE. Each of those agreements requires an initial order on our exclusive distribution partner's part of a full pallet minimum, roughly around $10,000. And the annual minimums start at $100,000 for exclusive distribution rights and grow over time. On the agriculture side, we announced a new agreement with Wilco Distribution, distributing last week, and they placed a multi-pallet stocking order addressing the agricultural market and some very lucrative agriculture opportunities. This follows agreements recently announced with Poppy Enterprises for the grain management area and Agricom for the egg production and protein production facilities management. And then we move over to commercial pest management distribution. We have signed agreements and have initial stocking orders from Viceris and their 77 locations and DIY Pest Control to satisfy demand from their significant pest control customer base. We also have identified a significant opportunity in the industrial distribution area and are finalizing agreements with a rep agency who have 25 outside sales reps to assist us in getting Evolve stocked with substantial industrial distributors such as Grainger and Fastenal. This will be our channel to reach the facilities management and food safety markets. First orders are great, but repeat orders are even better. And so we are already seeing reorders from the initial distributors we signed on. One distributor in particular is already on their 4th pallet. So very positive developments there. And then beyond distributors, we are also accelerating sales through our e-commerce platform. We're in the process of expanding our e-commerce capabilities on our own site. And in a significant develop, I am happy to announce that our Amazon storefront is scheduled to open on April 15th. Final channel strategy of our 6-channel strategy is retailers. We recently received approval as a vendor and have Evolve product numbers in the Ace Hardware System network now. That consists of over 4,500 locations. So this is significant and becomes the first of what we believe will be many major retailers that will carry our products to target the do-it-yourselfer and broader consumer and residential market. We're in the final stages of signing a rep agency agreement to represent us with these major national and regional retailers in home supply, hardware, and even agriculture retail location. So this should be a key sales driver for us in 2024. Before I turn to any questions, one last item I think is important to note is that we currently offer Evolve in 6-pound and 12-pound pails. However, we recently launched a new 1.5-pound and 3-pound stand-up pouch for the consumer market, which we plan to begin shipping in April. This introduction will dovetail nicely into our retail distribution strategy and our initiative to offer more options to our customers. So I know we all had a brief time for this update, and I wanted to leave time for any questions. Anna, are there any questions?
Yes. Any update on the expansion into the mouse market?
Absolutely, and I'm glad that question was brought up. So due to the early success of Evolve, it's becoming clear that there's an opportunity to designate a minimum risk product for the mouse market. So our product development team has been working hard, and they're enhancing the form factor and the dosing of the unique soft bait contraceptive for mice. So they made great progress. Now we are planning a launch on May 1st, earlier than we had previously indicated. And just to give you a little idea, the U.S. mouse market is tabbed at about $100 million market. And the international opportunity is at least that large. So our addressable market grows significantly. And as we move forward, I look forward to sharing more with you on our upcoming calls and conferences.
Wonderful. Well, this is a fascinating industry and important industry you're in. Thank you for your time. If you have any closing remarks for our viewers, please give them now. And we do look forward to following you along in your journey.
Well, thank you, Anna. And I wanted to thank you and the Emerging Growth Conference for having us today. I'm really excited about the progress we have made so far this year to drive sales, and look forward to communicating with you all again in the future. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Joel. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, stay with us. We'll be right back with Servomed Inc.